Hey YouTube, naturalprepper.com here. It's 11:22 to be exact. The evening of November 14th, and when you open up MSN.com, one of the headline stories is that 7 states qualify for secession response from the White House, and it says this was posted 4 hours ago. The petitions for secession from the U.S. filed by Texas, Louisiana, and 5 other states have collected more than 25,000 signatures each, which the White House website says is enough to review in response. Citizens from more than 40 states have filed petitions with the White House seeking to secede from the Union, and by Wednesday, 7 states had gathered enough signatures to qualify for a response to the largely symbolic protest. Wow. Goes on, giving numbers and so forth. The petition filed by Texas racked up about 100,000 signatures. 6 other states each wound up with 30,000 signatures each. I just wanted to point this out to you because quite a few of us have seen on other YouTube channels and some alternative media channels about these petitions. And I went to the White House website, checked it out, and I didn't sign the petitions. No reason either direction other than just playing a wait-and-see game. But I was curious as to how long it was going to take for the mainstream media to have to address the situation, and clearly that has happened. It says 4 hours ago. Like I said, it's 11:35 Eastern time right now. So, and this was put out by Ian Simpson of Reuters. Well, Reuters is a press release organization. So, for example, MSNBC and CNN, these guys... newspapers, that's where they go to get the press releases, is from Reuters and from the AP, and there's several others too, and of course they write their own as well, but for the filler stories, this is what they do. They go to Reuters and AP, and they collect their stories for the day. Well, with that being said, this article is obviously on Reuters, so come tomorrow morning, there should be some headlines from some of the mainstream media addressing this. And I'm very curious about it. Ultimately, is the White House going to say, 25,000 of you all want to leave the country, so of course Texas will grant you your secession? No, it doesn't work like that. This is a petition that merely brings the discussion to the table. The administration has to address it if so many signatures are collected. Address it as in giving a verbal response, saying, I've reviewed your petition and your request is denied. So we all know that that's how the administration's going to handle it. Of course they are. No doubt about that. I'm more interested in how's the media going to handle this. And however the media handles it's going to determine how a lot of people in the general public handle it, whether they even find out about it. We've got today alone... we have one of our most decorated men in the nation in big scandals. The director of the CIA, General Petraeus, you all have heard about that. We have just a lot of political issues at home. We've got the stock market did not do well. The Dow did not do well. We've got the fiscal cliff coming. Representative Ron Paul gave his farewell speech today. New protests and riots broke out in European countries over the austerity measures and cuts. Israel is responding to mortar fire, and things are heating up down there. It just doesn't seem to matter which part of the world you look at. There's something major going on. And I bring this to your attention because not any one particular situation is enough to get all that riled up about. But the combination of these, I just have to question if we're not heading into a World War III scenario, if we're heading into a civil war, if we're heading into a complete and total economic fallout, You know, what it is it a combination of several of those things? Something like this, when you can catch something like this early and then watch the media to see how it's portrayed and played out, it's very interesting because it can give you some eye-opening measures to mark how your information is getting to you and to the rest of the public. Because as we all know, the majority of Obama supporters voted for Obama because they did not have all the information. It was the media's job to get the information to them. On a personal level, it's our own personal responsibilities to find our own information. But the media is supposed to be getting information out there. They failed to do so. People voted with a lack of information, with wrong information, inadequate information, false information. And we've got some serious problems that need to be addressed immediately. And so I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I'm going to keep watching this. I'm going to keep watching the mainstream media, see if it comes out there. And I want to see how this is handled. I think it's very important that these petitions are not ignored and are not pushed under the carpet. I think that would be the worst mistake anybody could make.